Mason Mount looks different, and not just because he is finally stringing games together. The change is structural. Manchester United now use him as a right-sided hybrid who starts in midfield traffic, drifts into the half space outside the box, and arrives late rather than standing early. That timing flips his shot quality and quietly raises the value of every touch. Instead of forcing hero passes from the wing, he keeps the ball moving inside the block, then appears on the blind side when fullbacks turn their heads. The best moments are almost anonymous until the finish. A disguised layoff to speed the switch, a second post sprint that turns a cutback into a clean strike, a one-touch wall pass that lets the runner burst through a seam. Out of possession, his job is precise. He no longer chases everything. He curves the first press to shade the ball wide, then jumps the inside lane when the pass travels. When United drop into a 5-4-1, he tucks cleanly into the line, protecting the pivot from diagonal wall passes. The pressing numbers matter less than the angles. He blocks the easy out, forces play to the touchline, and buys time for the wingback to arrive. Those tiny decisions make the team look calmer on rough away nights. On the ball, the patterns are repeatable. In settled attacks, he stands between the lines where center backs do not want to step. When the striker pins one defender and the far winger drags the other, he becomes the free man to receive on the half turn. If the backline holds, he hits the early diagonal to the wingback. If they step, he slips the vertical into the channel for a cutback. The difference from his early months is economy. Fewer touches, better touches, most of them pointing the game forward. Set pieces amplify the shift. Deliveries are flatter and earlier, aimed at the near-post runner who glances across the face or creates the second ball central. The plan values the rebound more than the first header. Consistency there turns. Scruffy phases into designed chances. In transition, he is now the second runner rather than the initial outlet, which lets him attack a retreating block without being pressed from behind. The human layer matters. Last season's stop-start rhythm, injuries, role changes, compressed cameos, made him look like a luxury the team could not place. The current version is the opposite. A connector who lowers the error rate and then spikes danger by arriving later than his marker. Teammates trust the pattern. Fullbacks know where the bounce pass lives. The striker knows when to hold the decoy line. Wingers know that when he drops out of the box, he is setting the next sprint rather than abandoning the attack. Growth still exists. He can speed the release on his left foot, protect the ball better when pressure comes from the blind side, and resist the temptation to drive shots from poor angles after a long, sterile spell. But the trend line is clear. United finally look like they know what they want from him: tempo without waste, pressure without chaos, and goals that come from intelligent arrivals instead of desperation. If this role holds, the conversation will keep shifting from price tag to purpose, from where's he fit to how do others fit around him. The version appearing now is not louder, it is sharper. And at Old Trafford, sharp tends to last longer than loud. The only open question is how high the ceiling goes once the patterns become muscle memory across the whole 11.